It doesn't matter how old I get, there's always that moment on Christmas Eve where the kid in me just wants to check the NORAD Santa tracker.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember being glued to it. But what always fascinated me, even then, was this idea that one of the most sophisticated military commands on the planet was dedicating itself to this one mission.
It's a spectacular tradition. It's been running annually since 1955.
Yeah.
And today, yeah, we're doing a deep dive into the surprising history and the truly cutting-edge aerospace engineering behind it all.
Okay, let's unpack this, because the origin story alone,
Yeah,
it feels like it was written for a movie.
it really does.
This whole program, now run by NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, it all started because of a typo. A simple misprint in a 1955 Sears ad.
That's exactly right. In a Colorado Springs newspaper, of all places, the number in the ad, it was supposed to be for a Santa hotline. Instead, it connected kids directly to the operations center for CONAD.
The Continental Air Defense Command.
Yeah.
The red phone.
The red phone. And that's where Colonel Harry Shoup fielded the first call. He could have just hung up, but he turned what could have been a huge disruption into this moment of pure genius.
He just decided to play along.
He played along, ordered his operators to start giving kids updates on Santa's current location.
And just like that, a tradition is born. It's amazing. So when NORAD took over from CONAD in 1958, this stunt, it just kept going.
It evolved. It went from simple phone and radio updates into this elaborate annual public relations mission. But the real game changer was after 1997 when it went online.
That's the pivot point.
It is. It went from being this, charming novelty to a massive digital undertaking. What's so fascinating to me is that they essentially custom-built a military-grade flight simulation engine purely to track Santa.
So that's what I want to get into. Why go to that extreme length? Because this isn't just a 2D blinking dot on a map anymore. What kind of tech are we actually talking about here?
We're talking about precision. Since 2012, the 3D visualization has been built using the Cesium platform. It's a high-fidelity, open-source mapping engine, the kind of thing used for serious defense or aerospace modeling. They go to incredible lengths to make it immersive.
Meaning they aren't just, pasting a random star background in there.
Exactly. They generate what's called a skybox using real data from NASA's Tycho and Hipparcos star catalogs. So the stars you see in the virtual sky, they are precisely where they're supposed to be in real life.
Wow, that level of detail it's intense.
Yeah.
And I assume that accuracy extends down to the Earth itself.
It does. The whole system is time dynamic. The lighting, the shadows on the glue, it's all calculated in real time based on the sun's actual position as the sleigh moves.
Incredible.
And the terrain, the 3D mountains and valleys you see, that's modeled using elevation data from radar and LiDAR sensors, often from sources like the USGS and NASA. Then they overlay Bingham Maps imagery.
So it's a true digital twin of the Earth in real time.
Pretty much. And get this. The 3D model of Santa's sleigh and his reindeer is made of 26,762 triangles.
Wait. 26,000 triangles? Isn't that just complete overkill for something moving so fast across a virtual globe?
It sounds like it, right? But that level of complexity is what ensures the model catches light and shadow and texture perfectly as it flies over that detailed terrain. It's what makes it feel real, The whole system is just listening for real-time location updates from NORAD sensors to move that model.
And the human scale of this operation, it's just as big as the engineering scale.
Yeah.
We're talking about volunteers here.
Right. Military personnel, civilians, all volunteers. They process over 70,000 phone calls and 12,000 emails.
And how long?
In a single 25-hour window from over 200 countries. It is a logistical marvel, and it's all run on goodwill and corporate sponsorship, not taxpayer money.
That volume of inquiries handled by volunteers is truly immense. And speaking of complex operations that run flawlessly under pressure, this deep dive is sponsored by Embersilk. If you need help with AI training, automation, or just uncovering where agents can make the most impact for your business, you should check out embersilk.com for your AI needs.
That whole effort, the blending of this cutting-edge tech with old mythology, it's why the historian Jerry Bowler said this is one of the few modern additions to the Santa Claus story that is actually stuck. We now see the tradition through this technological lens.
So what does it all mean then? We take this highly advanced collaborative military apparatus designed to monitor global airspace, and we repurpose it once a year for this massive, joyful exercise in shared wonder.
Yeah.
It just shows humanity's remarkable capacity to use our most precise and advanced tools to nurture something simple and something universally optimistic.
It really is a stunning display of optimism powered by precision engineering.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.